So like she can't see colors much anymore. So we have to put like we set up like a system for her within her drawers where like there's large labels of like blue shirts, purple shirts, like so she knows what color, so she can color coordinate and be able to like tell what's there. Because that kind of stuff is like really hard to get around when you can't tell the difference. What are you supposed to do? You know, like she went outside once and she had on like a purple shirt and green pants, and she was like, "What the
Hi
hell?"
everyone.
Oh no.
I'm about to pass out the characters. You should have them now.
Yeah.
Can I get a thumbs up or? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
There
you.
it is. We got it.
I wish y'all the best of luck and have a good night.
Beautiful. Good luck.
Seamstress.
A fairy.
I like it.
Speaking of glasses, before I got my glasses, when I went in to get my exam, you know, they do the eye test with like the chart. I couldn't see the big E out of my left eye. And so the optometrist asked me, "Have you been running into poles?"
Oh God. Well,
like,
You didn't tell it to me.
Happy Pride.
Well, this would have
sorry.
been seventh grade me. So
Oh,
we weren't
sorry.
There yet. We weren't there quite yet, but I
The joke was
appreciate the
there.
sentiments.
That's all.
The joke was
Yeah. I mean, you have one pole in the circle.
Right.
But yeah, no, they were. But like, the reason it took so long for me to figure it out is because Amy, you probably know this well. The old like overhead projectors that they have in like schools are
Yeah.
always if you had vision problems or you just couldn't.
Oh yeah, or
the
it's just
projector
not lit
was-
well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this projector is trash.
Yeah, they didn't set it to be clear. Like you have to like fine tune it, and they don't do it well
Mhm.
enough.
Yeah, and so it's like
They're like good
this
enough.
this is hot garbage, or am I just going blind?
Right. I had
went-
glasses since I was like in 5th grade, I think.
I went to get my new glasses a few months ago, and you know how they do the 1-2 thing? The
Mhm.
is one better, is two better? The optometrist looked at me, he thought I was literally fucking with him. Like, he was like, 1-2. I'm like, do it again. 1-2. I can't tell.
It was
Well,
so
sometimes
it's
they
funny
give
when
you
I-
a 1-2. I swear to God, there have been times where they've given me a 1-2, and it's been exactly the same. And it's like they're just doing it to make sure that you're not just like picking a rando number. Because there have definitely
It's gonna
been
be
times
fun
where I've
when
gotten things checked. Yeah, go
It's
Ghost.
fun when I have my one. Because with my right eye at the minute, all the fucking what I see out of it is all like fucking warped and shit, and further away. And it's I got the lens took out briefly, just to see, and I went, nope, fucking put that lens back in. I'd rather keep my eyes shut. That's gonna make me sick.
MLG. Oh
Is
my
there
God, I was
something you
coughing
want,
my.
Ryan?
No, I was coughing my brain off, so I muted
Oh
myself
no,
for a
I
minute.
said Ryan because
Oh,
Ryan's got their
sorry.
hand up. So I just wanted to make sure they weren't being
No,
ignored.
I have been messing with things and hand went up
Okay.
unnecessarily.
Ah.
Okay. I just like to make sure that you're not being ignored.
I should probably actually
Trust me, I
look
wasn't
at the
trying to say
roles on
anything.
this script. Right,
I mean,
let's
it's
look at what's
definitely,
on this
it's
script.
definitely a
Oh.
fun-looking script for sure.
The first fucking role I see, and I instantly hate the script. And then I look and then I look below it, and I see, and I'm like, okay, neutral. And now I'm more on the positive end. You can probably guess what I first saw.
Your own
There's
role.
so many choices of these that you could have seen.
There is one fucking role.
Does it start
Oh,
with
I see.
Does it start with a capital S and end in Avant?
Yeah, I literally
Sorry.
went because the thing is where the character tokens lie, or like where my thing is on the brim, and when I press C to look at it, so I'm looking at where my name.
Hello.
How do you feel about pulling the Seamstress token?
I like this role. I enjoy it quite a lot.
Perfect.
Usually, lovely. Yeah, usually I use it early, but I think I want to hold it at least one night and see what feel I get from the town. So, not
Okay.
tonight.
You got it.
Thank you. What are the outsider modifiers in the script? Huntsman can be a +1. Baron +2, Vigor -1. Oh, that's it. Not much.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
You put your hand up. You were wondering why.
I felt like it.
Okay. You can. We'd just like to acknowledge your hand.
Yeah.
Because we're nice people. Butterflies. Jeez.
Why are you grabbing name of my token?
Dum 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 dum.
He's Pack Dave.
Dave is a new Pokemon. Dave.
Well, I mean, I did name my Stardew Valley duck Tony for the Lost Tony. I love me. I love my little farm.
I still don't know how to play.
What do you mean you don't know how to play, Dave?
Like, I just walk around in circles.
Do you not know how to use your tools?
I know how to
Then
use
plant
my
this-
tools.
Good morning.
Okay,
I just
we'll
want to
talk.
say to whoever protects this town, I'm certainly quite displeased. You all find me dead in the morning, your guest and Eutrades. Oh, I wish I was a farmer, a sage, or a banshee. Now I can only sit back and be excited to see if you guys will catch them all and put our spirits at ease. You have 6 minutes.
We should gather around and organize our public militia.
I thought you were gonna say we should
Fuck-
gather around
Fuck
and
that,
organize.
I'm going back to the field so I can cry myself to sleep every night.
That's a nice claim.
Yeah, I don't care. I genuinely don't care.
Mm,
I'm aiming for the demon to try and take me out.
Hello.
Hello, fellow Pokemon.
Sure.
I know you're
But yeah.
not Eevee, but I just like to call you that. Unless it
Yeah.
annoys you, then I will stop.
No, it actually doesn't, but at the same time, I don't like the connection, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Especially since proper pronunciation of Eevee is actually Ewol. And I don't want to be careful.
Because they're German.
Yeah, no, that's Japanese pronunciation, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was another language where the pronunciation was similar to that. I think it was German. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, what do you feel like
In
exchanging?
French, it's Ewoli.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that I was thinking of. You're right.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do?
Anywhere from 1s, 2s, 3s, stupid questions. Your pick.
I'm gonna roll a die.
All right.
I have a hit die here, which is hit locations.
All right.
That's right foot. In that case, let's go for 2s.
Cool. I will give you Seamstress or Philosopher, which may or may not be spent.
Okay. Noted. I am either the Shugenja or Empath.
Okay. What's your number for Empath?
If I am Empath, I have a 1. If I am Shugenja, I have counterclockwise.
Okay. Counter. So Ghost's direction. No, sorry, Dave's direction. Got it.
Yeah, that would be Dave.
All right. Understood. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See ya.
Oh, they're in a three-way. That explains so much.
Go shake that ass in the pretty tickle pinner. Get your backs up. Hi,
Hello.
Void Star. What would you like to do?
1s, 2s, 3s, stupid question. You choose.
We could do stupid questions. You want to give me one?
Sure. What's an appropriate stupid question for this script? Let's see. I'll go with the classic one. What evil role will the bluff your role?
Probably that's a very fun question. I would think probably a Baron.
Okay, that's
or
interesting.
a Scarlet.
Okay.
Like informational, but like if they die, the town's not gonna be like distraught, but it's not.
Uh-oh. What were you guys doing?
No, I'm sorry,
There we
I
go.
reset.
Yeah, that's all right. It happens. Yeah. So informational, but the town's not like too disappointed if
I
they
mean,
die.
it'd be great if I could go like further in the
Mhm.
game, but if I die kind of early-ish, I won't be distraught.
So I'm thinking something like General Town Crier Oracle, maybe?
Yeah, that's a valid 3. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think for me, it's hard to say. My first thought was Poisoner, so I'll just go with that.
Oh, spicy. So like probably a for one time roll like Shigenja, Pixie, maybe Seamstress.
Yeah, I think you're on
yeah.
the right track of thought.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that as your 3. Shug, Pixie, Seamstress.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I mean,
I
I've heard
love
of
silly
card
questions.
that
You're
points
welcome.
very much towards Vortex.
Well, you give information, I give back.
It's not the same information.
Welcome back, everyone. I think damsel guesses and Mez words are the only public things on the script, so
Interesting.
I'll
Yeah.
just open.
I would
discussion.
like to say papaya.
Heard.
I would also like to say papaya.
Heard.
Um,
Void Star.
Typhlosion, Necrozma, Naganadel, Feraligator, and Meganium Raichu.
Thank you. Amy?
I would like
Zoom
to
type.
say Lickitung.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Dave?
I would like to say the word Charizard.
Thank you. Noms are open, I guess.
Mm,
Tosha nominates Void Star.
Okay, Tosho nominates Void Star. Tell us about Void Star.
I'm an empath with a 0. It must be a Vortex game. Must be an empath with a 1.
Empath is a double claim, sort of.
10 alive, so you need 5 votes to put Void Star on the block.
Ghost knows the reality of this play.
I mean, yeah, I guess Ghost is always going to vote for whatever Tosho
Where's
says if
Nana?
there's the word empath in it.
Kiwi would like to nominate Tosho.
Kibi nominates Tosho.
In an obvious double claim and abusing information and uncertainty of the town, whether it's Vortex or not.
Tosho.
I must be the farmer then, double claiming the empath to get killed in the night.
I think we'll wait until Ghost comes back.
We love when the app just randomly kicks people.
Yeah, it's already happened to me twice.
Yeah, the app's just been in a mood lately.
I think it's like surging in popularity or something.
Mhm.
Servers can't keep up. All right. Ghost, are you back with us? Okay.
Welcome back.
So 10 alive, you need 5.
Is everyone just memeing today? Like, am I missing
No.
something?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm Neiman.
5 puts Tosho on the block. Yes.
Amy nominates Tony D.
Amy nominates Tony D.
2 out of the 3 things that Tony D claimed to me in his 3 would love to die here.
Tony D, your defense.
I'm good, so I want to live.
You guys have 5 votes on Tosho. You need 5 to tie, 6 to put Tony on the block.
I'm seriously confused on if people are memeing or not because I don't understand what this voting session has been.
3 is not enough.
I mean, I've been lagging
I'll
for
join the memeing session, so I'm not left out. Dave nominates Ghost.
Dave nominates Ghost. Tell us about Ghost.
Oh no, I'm the empath with a 0. I should have a 1. It's probably a Vortex. Ghost is probably evil.
Ghost, what do you have to say about that?
I'm spent. Please kill me.
5 to tie, 6 to put Ghost on the block.
As you see, I'm not voting on this. I just felt left out.
Four is not enough. Yes, Matthew.
Well, if we're gonna meme, Matthew nominates Dave.
All right.
I mean, Dave, if you're gonna do a bit, do it at least right. That's all.
Dave, how do you respond to these slanderous accusations?
laugh,
You know what's funny? I was going to nom Matthew for the bit, but then I felt bad, and then Matthew nom me. So next game, I will be nomming Matthew day 1. Oh no! Woo!
5 to tie, 6 to put Dave on the block.
Oh, I'm sorry. The meme is day 1 Dave. Oh.
I'm surprised it wasn't used in the accusation.
3 is not enough. This is final call. Tosho goes in 10.
Ghost nominates Amy.
All right. Tell us about Amy.
Fuck the town crier.
Okay. Amy?
Ouch. That sucks for the town crier. I'm good, but there is Mez on the script, so if you want to trust me later in the game, you might as well just kill me now. It is what it is.
All right. 5 votes to tie, 6 votes to put Amy on the block.
Don't worry, guys. I have my Scarlet Woman. You can let me die.
Pertinent
So-
information
Funny thing is,
to
you think Tosho's
Ghost's
joking,
accusation.
but they're not.
As the representative Scarlet Woman of this grim, no, I don't want
Tosho
to
goes
do
in
mate.
10.
I'm on my day off. I'm on a day off.
5 4, 3, 2, 1. Tosho, you have been selected to be today's execution. How would you like to die?
Fallen from a tower.
Well, the town has this one tower. Every other building is a one-story building. And Tosho climbs to the top and falls off and dies. Good night.
Ryan, they failed at synchronizing the viewpoint. As soon as I heard that, that's all I could think of.
I mean, if there's one tower, that means that that tower is, of course, the clock tower.
Yeah, they're synchronizing the viewpoint and failed.
They did fail. Oh. Black Flag was still great, and it still is great.
Black Flag is still the best. Again, I'm liking Shadows, but that's because I'm weird.
I mean, I'm liking it too, but that's also because I very much like feudal Japan era.
Oh, me too.
Like Ghost of Tsushima was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amy, I just saw the best thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
Apparently, CM Punk loves Chaperone.
I love that for him. Oh my god, yes.
It's in
That's
the official clip from Sheamus's new workout with.
Oh, that's fun. I
And
gotta
he's
look
working
for
with
that.
Punk, and they're talking about artists on their playlist. And the CM Punk literally says,
Oh, that's
that
hilarious.
he listens to
I
Chaperone.
fucking told you to pull up.
Don just wanted to be fabulously late. It's
No, they thought they were the same as me. They thought it would start at 6 and not 5. Daylight savings are a cock.
And CM Punk calls Chaperone his Midwest queen.
I love that.
That is right up Punk's alley. Like, that is just something Punk does. 100%.
And now we need to know what CM Punk's favorite Chaperone song is.
HOTTOGO.
You can take me hard to go.
Yeah, I work at a college.
I mean, if you don't know how to go, you're not living your life correctly.
I mean, I didn't until
Or you live in another
summer
country.
camp showed it. Like, I had no idea. I mean, I've just been obsessed with the new Linkin Park album, so
I haven't heard it.
it's fairly decent. Like, taking it as it's not true Linkin Park, it's an evolution of them.
Yeah.
Then it's good, but you can't compare it to Chester. But if you take it as it's its own thing, it's pretty damn good. But that's, a lot of people aren't going to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Understandable. Yeah.
But yeah, Emptiness Machine, Good Things Go, Two-Faced. All of it's fairly good. Like, there aren't any duds on the album.
You guys ever see the SNL skit where they did the Hot to Go?
Yes, with Domingo.
Yes.
Now she's calling Domingo. Yeah. I don't watch SNL regularly, I just don't watch a lot of TV regularly, mostly just reality TV stuff. But I see the clips all the time on Twitter and whatnot.
Now she's having twins, and one is Matt's and one is Domingo's.
I don't like that I'm not being woken. Am I dead? I don't want to be dead.
If you ever want to watch some funny SNL stuff, Amy, look up Stefan on YouTube. You will laugh so hard.
I feel like Amy's gotta have heard of Stefan. Amy's killing in the night, everyone. That's why they're not responding.
Bill Hader, first and foremost.
Oh, you think Amy's the demon? I always think Amy's the poisoner.
I think Tosha was the poisoner.
Must be.
I think I'm the drunk.
First and foremost, Tony D. Bill Hader is a genius, absolute genius.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that he always worked with? Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
It's the reason I chose Amy and Tony D there. I saw Tanya and Darium and Amy and Dave going into a chat immediately on day one. So if that was two evil players connecting, or a mess trying to give a word, I think there's probably an evil in those groups. So if Tony D and Darium or Amy and Dave are on the same team, one of each is probably on a different team than the other pair. So let's see if this choice pays off.
Why is everyone so quiet?
Because we're helping the evil team bluff themselves.
Because I'm doing my big boy job.
No, actually, I am getting hit on by someone.
Oh, incredible.
Oh my.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
I just usually listen to music during
Love
night.
escargot.
Let's see,
Sure.
what song do I want to listen to now? What do I want to listen to?
Uncle Johnny, yeah.
I wonder why that took so long. Should I be suspicious? I don't like that. Okay. So what are the options? The options are they're just good. The options are they're both evil. It's a Vortex game and one of them is evil.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Also, they're remaking 3, and 3 is my favorite, and it's coming out like.
Oh, wait,
in
again. I've told you, Ryan. As soon as as soon as it comes out, I'm copying that shit, and I'm just gonna fucking play it. Because if it's got the same game, if it's got the same controls as 5, but the story of 3, I'll actually be able to play it.
Yeah, that looks like what it's going to be, and if that's the case, it might just win Game of the Year, and I don't care if it's a remake. Because 3 is so good. And they just make 3 better. Like, oh.
I completely forgot about the song until the other day when Amy brought up Avenue Q.
Oh yeah. My favorite song from Avenue Q is "There's a Fine Fine Line." I love a good ballad.
I love What Do You Do with the BA in English? Or
You know
the
what
one
I'm
right now
wondering?
is The Internet is for.
Oh, the internet's for porn.
I-
I
I
really
got-
like
I've just got to ask
my
this.
girlfriend who lives in Canada.
I've just got to ask this. Evil Team, what the
Good
fuck?
morning.
As soon as I say it.
This demon likes symmetry because Ryan Cassidy died in the night.
Huh.
Cunt.
Okay. I told literally 2 people, Dave and Kiwi, I was the outsider. And
Which one?
they're.
Oh. Hello. Hello. I got disconnected.
Campfire. No one follow me into the campfire. I'm just gonna cry myself.
Hi.
Hello.
I got disconnected for a little bit. Did I miss anything important?
Ryan Cassidy died, and that's not a good thing for us town.
Oh. Was Ryan Cassidy the Plague Doctor?
Correct.
That fucking sucks. Yeah, I heard something about Outsider and then I was like, oh shit. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am farmer or mayor.
That stinks. I have a seamstress last night. And it took a really long time for the storytellers to give me an answer. I don't trust it now.
What was it, if you don't mind?
I might share it later. I
Okay.
don't want to just yet.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's a Vortex game. You don't have to share it now, but I'm just saying that way we can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't have any info that says whether it's Vortex or not. So I'll share it if I think it is.
Okay.
Which means that we should execute into it. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you just want my 3s, Matthew?
Well, I'll take them after I take this ping. If my keyboard will work.
Yeah.
I think we just go Kiwi. I think they're hard evil.
I think Amy might be.
Hi. Did you tell Toshu that you were the Plague Doctor?
No, I only told Dave and Kiwi, and I firmly believe that Kiwi is evil.
Okay, that's weird, because I was talking to Tosho in the night, and Tosho mentioned that they heard the second outsider, and I asked, is it the Saint or the Plague Doctor? And they said Plague Doctor. So that means either the information got to Tosho, or someone else was claiming Plague Doctor who was not you.
Well, I told Dave to out that, hey, there's an outsider in play. So
okay.
they talked to Dave, but Tosho's dead, so it's... Tosho wouldn't have outed it if they were evil, but they had heard from it, so yeah, Tosho's just good. But
I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what the storytellers used it for. This is purely meta. So I'm the seamstress. I used it last night. So I sent the 2 people that I wanted to use it on. And it was about like 2 minutes or so before I got a yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Again, might be pure meta, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't
fair.
know why you're accusing storytellers of any possible unsavory action.
Of course,
Voidshard.
Atreides, of course you don't know anything.
We were brutally murdered in the night. This is
Yeah.
victim blaming.
Thanks, Atreides. Alright. That's all I got info-wise for now, Ryan.
Who'd you get on though? What info do you have?
Amy and Tony D, yes, but I don't want it public for now.
Got it. Thank you. I'll
Right.
talk to you in a bit.
Thank you. Bye.
You know how much I hate Savon. Anyway, Ryan,
I
can we
also
start?
heard someone claiming that you're claiming minion to them.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much, just collecting claims. Also, how do you feel about Amy?
I'm fine. I don't have a particular opinion on Amy at the moment.
Okay, cool.
I'm not inclined to believe that they're evil, but I don't have any proof that they're good either. So
Yeah, that's fair. What do you want to share on Machu?
I am the Oracle. Sure, that sounds fun.
That is a very convincing claim. And what's your info?
That's what I'm known for. 0.
0. Right, okay. So I am definitely the philosopher. I haven't used it yet.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts?
I've heard of a pen seamstress, so I think I'm going in that direction.
Okay. Do you know what they got? I'm not asking for the people, but did they get a
I
yes
know
or a
that
no?
it's a yes. Don't know the people.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Bye.
Thanks.
You're claiming Ghost.
No, I'm claiming Noble.
Welcome back. It's day
Not
2.
on the script.
I don't care.
If you claimed Pixie, I would believe you more.
No, I'm not
No,
Dawn.
Sense. There's info and it makes sense. I actually believe Ghost is good. I just think Kiwi's evil.
I don't think I'm good.
Amy, yeah.
I also don't think Ghost is good, so Amy nominates Ghost.
Okay, Amy nominates Ghost.
There are 2 separate pieces of information that point at Ghost possibly being a minion, so I say we should clear this world.
Please kill me. Please kill me. Please kill me here.
Ghost, are you
Yeah.
I'm
the
not
bad?
lowering my hand.
There's
Look,
8
I'll just
alive.
say it. I got Savon. I want to die.
8 alive, so you need 4 votes to put Ghost on the block. Starting with Ryan's dead
Yeah.
vote.
Ghost,
I'm
can
gonna
you
fly.
not?
Why?
I don't think.
Hold on.
Can you
we-
not?
Hold on. Stop. What? So we're gonna kill one of the most important pieces of information in this town because somebody doesn't like playing it? Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
exactly.
Because Ghost is not going to actually.
Allow
Play it.
players play the game how they want.
Sorry.
no,
I have
no.
to push back on that.
Look. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
that is like, that's refusing to engage with the game. Like, if you don't want to get Savant, then don't play in games where Savant is on the script. I don't have a problem with Ghost personally, but I play to win. I don't care if I win, but just throwing away one of the most important townsfolk because they don't want to do it is absurd.
I've got my info. I've literally just posted it in chat.
Voidstar, and then Amy.
Yeah, I have to say, I agree with Tony D here. There is a difference between let people play the way that they want and let people throw the game for their team because they don't like their role. The latter is not acceptable. And also, I don't know why we got 5 votes on Ghost, like, who literally publicly claims about.
I've heard of 2. I've also heard of 2 reasons why Ghost could be evil that are mechanical.
I know Amy also
Not
wants...
just Ghost is tossing.
Amy, you wanted to say something as well?
No, Matthew just said it.
Okay. Ryan?
I only told 2 people of my role, that being Kiwi Dave, and I trust Dave a ton more than I trust Kiwi. I think we should be killing Kiwi today.
Okay, and Kiwi, you're next.
Kevin nominates Dave.
Tell us about Dave.
There is also 2 different pieces of mechanical information that would point Dave as a potential minion if we don't want to eliminate Ghost due to reasons already stated in our conversation. This can be a good execution.
Dave, how do you plead?
I've not heard of this information. No one has brought forth to me. So until I hear at least one pieces of that information, I'm just gonna assume that I'm being targeted for no reason. If you want to tie off a ghost, that's fine. I will be nomming Kiwi though.
Sure.
All right. You have 5 votes on Ghost, so you need 6 to put Dave on the block.
I was relatively public about it, so I don't mind now claiming to the entire town. One of those informations is coming from me. I am an empath with Hawan both nights, so I'm painting on both
Or
you
is not
and Ghost.
Dave
The imp-
Dave nominates Kiwi.
Dave noms Kiwi.
I'll put it in the chat.
Allegedly, Kiwi is claiming empath, targeted Tosho for a double claim. Ryan wound up dying. Ryan knew that I was going to hold their role to the grave. I was even telling Ryan to double claim me at that point as well, just to even hide. I do believe Tosho is evil too. I think this is just a play from Tosho, just raising their hand up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, A, B, start. But I think Kiwi is the evil here.
Kiwi, to your defense.
I don't have much defense. If you want to see a world where I am not evil, it's easiest if you kill me. You already have my information, and that information won't change unless one of my neighbors die.
All right. 5 to tie, 6 to put Kiwi on the block.
I don't understand why of all places we're going into the ongoing information roles on day 2.
6 is enough. Kiwi is on the block.
Not every ongoing information role can be in play. I'm sorry, I'm gonna meta that.
Right.
Sure, but you know how you solve which information roles
just
are
wanna say
live by
this.
giving them time.
I have no idea if people can hear me.
Mhm.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
this. I'm not sure if anyone could hear me. 'Cause, again, I'm always being really jacked on that. The reason for my vote, 'cause I had to do some shit and I'm out of breath. The reason I kept my hand up, 1, my computer lagged. 2, there's 2 pieces of evil info on me. I know I hate this role, but when there's 2 bits of evil info on me, I just want to die regardless of what role I get.
That information is also relevant to Kiwi as well.
Final call, Kiwi goes in 10.
Not to mention, we don't know if this is a Vortex game yet or not.
5, 4,
I
3,
don't believe it is.
2,
I don't
1.
think it's Vortex.
Kiwi is executed and dies. Have a good night.
I desperately need to go for a piss. I'll be right back.
God.
I think this is just about to start. I don't get to these executions. Like Tosho made sense, I guess. I'm fine with Tosho dying. I don't think Kiwi was the kill. I don't think Ghost was the kill. I think of all the 3 atop, Dave was probably much better.
I'm so out of fucking breath. And I've got to go to the chippy. Ugh. God, I'm so out of fucking breath. Oh shit, I am muted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
are
can hear.
muted.
Are you okay, Ghost?
I had to run up and down the. I had to quickly move my car, and that's just been running like a headless chicken, like during the nominations and shit.
Oh, fun.
I've literally just been told I've got to go and get food from the chippy. I'm just like, fuck's sake.
What is a chippy?
Fish and chips.
Oh, okay.
Good news, my mum just offered to go to the chippy for me, so I don't need to go now. Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Sorry about this, everyone. I'm scatterbrained.
Okay.
I just found out why my mum had to quickly leave the house. Apparently, my nan's just gone to hospital.
Oh, goodness. I hope that's okay.
We're tough fuckers. I think she'll be fine, but that's yet to be seen. But hey ho, I have hope. My granddad went to hospital over the weekend. My nan's gone this weekend today. This year is not fucking going well for me. Fucking hell. Our family's just had shitty bang bang luck. Right. Anyway. I'm here. I'm good. Sorry if I annoyed anyone with my plays, but again, I feel like I did explain myself enough. In fact, people are still pissed off with what I've done. I can only apologise for my actions. I did try to put my hand down when I saw it was going to be 4, but my computer was being a lagging cunt today.
It's okay. We talk about it after game. It's not a big deal to talk about right now.
Yeah, we can talk about it post game.
Yeah.
I will say the only thing that I'm unsure of, because Ghost, you make plays like this where you're evil.
I know, and again, I wish I... Do you see the fucking Savant info I posted? I am not that smart to come up with that shit. Maybe the day 1, but not day 2.
Ghost,
I got that.
Can you actually... Sorry, Ghost, can you
post it?
Can you actually go through it? Because I didn't note it down, and I don't know if I even really understand it.
Right, so, Math 1, or exactly 1 minion next to an outsider.
On day 1.
Or, yes, or, this is day 2, Chef 2 at the start of night 1. So, that's not accounting for a Mez turn if there's a Mez. Or, everyone, this is the one that really fucked with my head, and I had to get it right a few times. Everyone starts with a roll with a different starting letter to their neighbours. So, I've claimed Savant, which means neither of my, if that's true, neither of my neighbours are a Snake Charmer, Seamstress, shit like that.
Good morning. Matthew died in the night.
Why
You're
am
on
I not
6.
dead? Why am I not dead? Fuck it, I'm gonna get my Savant info. I don't know what's going on.
This is being framed as evil so hard.
Hi.
Hello.
Just to update you, I am now the spent Seamstress. Yeah, I used it on night 2. The people that I've used it on are still alive, and I think they are on different teams, to be honest.
Is your information claiming otherwise?
Sorry?
The way you said implies that either your information isn't the same, or you're uncertain about your own information.
No, I got a yes on 2 people that I think are on different teams, and they're both alive.
Who would that be then?
I kind of want to out it tomorrow. I've given it to Ryan so he can vouch that I won't change it. And I think I'm gonna tell Matthew.
I'm not going to ask you because some people paint worlds when I am a minion, so It's fine.
Yeah, well, I honestly don't think that you were evil based on how things went yesterday. I could be wrong.
If I were to meta game, I would be able to tell which demon is in play because I did hear a talk the storytellers had while I was receiving my information. I joined mid-sentence of Atreides.
Oh, okay.
So I know something, but I don't want to meta game.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's Vortox. Do you think it's Vortox?
I do not think it's Vortox.
Okay, cool. We're on the same page then. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
There are so many people that I've not yet spoken to, and they keep evading me. Hi, what's up?
Hello. What are you? We can actually whittle down to ones if you want to at this point.
I am a spent seamstress. I used it night 2. I don't think I trust my information.
Interesting. What's your info?
I have a yes on 2 people that are acting like they're on different teams. I kinda want to sleep today, and I want to see how it goes tomorrow, and who dies.
Okay.
We're on 6. We have to skip at some point.
I'm the town crier. I have a yes on day 1 on Tosho, Kiwi, myself, Dave, Matthew, Ghost, and then yesterday I had a yes again, and it was myself, Kiwi, and Dave.
Okay. Do you think it's Vortox?
I don't.
All right.
Because I think either one of Dave or Ghost is evil, or Kiwi is just evil based on my information.
Yep, that makes sense. I do not think it's Vortox either at this point.
Okay. Got it. Are you sharing who you got your info on?
I will tell you that I told Ryan Cassidy on day 2 after I used it who it's on and what it is. I'm not hounding it for now. I want to sleep and see what happens.
Got it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
There are multiple sources of poisoning.
Did you get your day 3?
Yes, I've got. There are multiple sources of poisoning on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Or every once per game ability is spent.
Okay.
I could believe both, to be honest, because there are claims of philosopher, but at the same time.
Hi, what are you?
Town crack.
I hate this. Who is the pixie town crier? There's another
assume it's
town crier.
Amy. Yeah, I haven't spoken to one, but Tony said Amy was also claiming it. So
what's your info?
Yeses.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. I am a spent seamstress. I do not trust my information currently.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
Bye.
Drunk Philo.
Hey.
Hi.
I told exactly one person so far, Ryan Cassidy. I'm also gonna tell you. I am a spent seamstress.
You can definitely trust.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the seamstress?
Yeah, I'm a spent seamstress. I used it night 2. I've told people that I'm the spent seamstress. I only told Ryan Cassidy my pings. They are Amy and Tony D, and I have a yes. I don't think I trust my information.
Seeing as Darium was the snake charmer who is now the farmer because of me.
What?
Snake charmed Tony D and Amy. I think they're both good.
Oh my god. Who the fuck
So
is
they're not the demon, and if you know they're on the same team, then literally the evil team is Dave Ghost and probably Ryan is maybe vigor poisoning.
I need to process this information. Darium just claimed town
but
crier
I mean,
to me.
Darium did not know I was the farmer. I told
Okay.
Darium I was the plague doctor.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
Darium came to me and said, "My token has changed." And
All
I
right.
was like, I knew exactly why. So.
Okay, I want to
I
sleep.
think-
I want to
Yeah.
sleep. We are on 6. We should be executing on 5, especially if there's a farmer around.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, this game just keeps getting much more interesting.
Yeah.
I love this
Ghost
game.
that believes that Dave is good,
Reload.
but
I hate
my
a reload
information.
in the middle of
Amy,
information.
I-
Hold
I
on one
just-
second. I was in the middle of.
Oh, okay. I'll just X that out.
My information would claim that either Dave or Ghost is evil.
Oh, I think your information says you might have been poisoned and should have been getting a different
I
number.
could have been poisoned. I could have been drunk from the start.
But
yeah.
So I've just clarification for what I said. A Philo who has not made someone drunk does not count towards that multiple sources of poisoning.
Oh.
Okay.
Right. Kiwi, you had 2 once, right?
Yes.
I think it's pretty difficult for Kiwi to be poisoned. If anything,
I
their
think
information...
drunk.
I don't know if the trust can
Consistent
exist.
Hey.
Sorry to interrupt. What are you?
The Seamstress. What are you?
The Oracle.
With?
1. And also 1.
Really?
Yes.
That's very interesting.
I agree. What's your Seamstress information?
I have a yes on 2 people that I think are on different teams. I want to sleep. I want to out this information.
Who
tomorrow.
are those people?
I don't want to tell you. I told Ryan Cassidy yesterday, and I told Matthew today. They know.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Noms are not open quite yet, but yeah.
Right. Give me a second. I am posting my day 3 info in the chat, and I've been pulling my hair out metaphorically here because, yeah, it's confusing.
Void Star.
I want to advocate to kill a body and sleep. I don't want to execute on 6. I'm the spent Seamstress. I don't think I trust that the information I received is correct, whether it's because of Vortox or for poisoning or other reasons. I want to see if one of the people that I selected dies in the night, or if not them, who else dies, because my pings are still alive and they are in a yes.
Okay.
Matthew.
Also, hey, Evil Team, you killed the farmer last night.
That is
So
not
there's more
true.
confirmation chains out there. And Amy, that thing I thought about doing today, I don't want to do anymore. I have better information that says that we shouldn't do that.
Hi guys, I'm your farmer. That's funny.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Starting
Dave is fully lying.
Wait,
Dave
I
is
believe.
evil.
Hold up. Are you saying you were starting farmer, or you just became the
farmer? I've been the farmer since the beginning of the game. I bluffed Plague Doctor to Tosho and Darium, and hoping
yes,
to
that's
essentially bait a kill. When Ryan came out as Plague Doctor, I told Tosho the truth, and I told one other living player the full truth. Dave tried to give me Mayor Farmer, and I gave it right back to him. So him trying to play Farmer now
after there was pause.
Yeah.
Oh, is this?
I hard claimed farmer to Ryan on day 1.
Oh, okay, so you're both claiming starting mayor. Okay, I hate this.
Starting farmer.
Again,
Dave is not the farmer. Dave is evil.
Can we also be mindful that Pixie is on the script?
That, and again,
You're not claiming Pixie. Not claiming Pixie.
Dave
Because
would
it would
have
have
been able to claim Pixie Farmer right now, and isn't doing it.
I mean,
because I'm the farmer.
Pixie Farmer would be crazy. I kind of want to see that.
So my theory is it's actually likely a little monster game.
I agree.
I just want to specify here.
If Town's not gonna trust the fact that I know that I'm the farmer, then I'm okay with dying. But I don't know what Matthew's doing. I am the farmer.
I am okay with doing what Void Star said here and sleeping, but if we are going to nom a dead body, I would love if at least one person that's alive would do it so we can gain some information.
Well, noms are open.
Hold on, no. Okay. I asked a specific person. I would like to give them the opportunity to do so, but it's okay. You can dom if you want to.
No, I thought you were meaning that as anyone in general. I did not know you had anyone.
No, anyone that wants to can. It is what it is. I'm not going to tell you how to play the game.
Who do you want to nom?
I'm not going to put them on the spot.
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna nominate. I really want to nominate Dave, but Tan doesn't want to do that, so I'm gonna nominate Tosho.
All right.
Killing them the first time was fun. Let's do it again.
Tosho, how do you react to that?
I am the goblin.
Tosho has claimed goblin. That's not on the script.
Pertinent.
Oh yeah.
I'm an empath with a 1. Suck it, Tosho.
6 people alive. You need 3 votes to put Tosho's dead body on the block.
Something. Again, I'm trying to figure out my savant info right now, and it's annoying the fuck out of me.
I think
Whoa.
it's just gonna be...
Whoa,
Well,
Tosho's
is
doubly dead.
plenty.
Yo.
Again, just a bit of context. If anyone's not seen text chat, today I got multiple forms of Droisling in play. And I clarified a philosopher who's picked someone, picked a role, and not made anyone drunk does not count towards that. Or all once per game abilities are spent.
Tosho goes in 10. 9 for the start.
I have won. I have
Yay, I'm
won
not
by
the
killing
Zambo.
I have won by killing the empath 1. I am successful in my endeavors. I'm trying to. I think there's got to be a source of joys in him.
Oh no, there's either a poisoner or a drunk in play.
That's what
It
I'm
really
thinking.
depends.
The
Because
worst thing is. Sorry, do you want to continue?
yeah, there is supposedly an Oracle 1 on me and Tosho, and both of us are claiming to be outsiders. So therefore, if there is at least if there is a Vig, it has done something on Tosho, or there is a drunk and/or a poisoner.
Ryan,
I think there's a poisoner.
Ryan, if there's a Vig, it would be you. Tosho was executed.
You would be the
Who's
magic
that?
minion.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah. If it was Vigormorsh, you would have to be the minion. Well, we would
I have a
assume
question.
that you were the minion.
Ghost.
Yep.
Ghost, for your information, does damsel guessing count as an OPG? And does it matter if the damsel is alive or not?
Did not. I'll be honest. I did not clarify that. I probably should have. I did not think about it because the damsel was dead.
I would say it is a once per game ability because it says once.
Yeah. What I'll do is in the morning I'll get my savant info and I'll clarify it if I'm still alive. If I'm dead, I'll just fucking clarify it anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, because I would assume it would have to be if there is a damsel in play.
Here's the thing I'm thinking. What ability do we think the Plague Doctor's added? Because I think Plague Doctor's added in Poisoner.
I can't say for certain if
I am
100%
kind
trust
of
Ryan.
considering a world where plague added poisoner.
Because here's a world I want to pose, and I did say this during the day to Kiwi. I'm thinking actual poisoner, and this also technically works for the Oracle 1 world. Actual poisoner and Plague Doctor poisoner. Actual poisoner sniped Kiwi.
Oh.
And then not Pit Hag, Plague Doctor poisoner hit Kiwi again because the actual poisoner, which in this world would have to probably be Tosho, died. That is a world I'm positing. Could be true, could be false. There is grounds for that world to be true.
I know they can. I would be very surprised if there was an in-play poisoner and the evil team was handed another poisoning ability.
Again, I'm
There's
saying
also a possibility that this
I know
is
it's
a
possible.
little monster
Well,
game.
I was gonna say, Matthew, the reason I was positing that world is because I'm saying Tosho is the poison that got executed day 1. They've lost their poisoner, but the Plague Doctor's died. They get their poisoner back.
That could work.
And that works with the Oracle 1, and it makes room for there to be a possible drunk. It might be wrong, and I do think it potentially is wrong, but I just want to throw that down there because there is grounds for it to be true.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about the Baron of it all.
Oh wait, yeah, shit. There's got to be a Baron. So
We had
Baron
to start
poisoner?
at Baron.
Well, they couldn't have
I think
changed
it's
it.
Little Monster, in all honesty. Like, I think that's kind of where it is.
If it's Little Monster, I do not think there's a Mez at all. I'm just going to be real here.
I mean,
I think Little Monster
honestly,
with everything.
if there was a Little Monster on this script, I'm looking at you as a minion, Ryan. as much as I want to believe you're good.
Immediately killed though.
If you were a Baron or a Mez and you wanted to sell the world, they wanted to sell the world that you were good.
I was. Go ahead.
In a world where Ryan is Mez, I don't know who they turn. I can imagine
Well, I
being
wouldn't
Baron.
have gotten the turn because I would have been dead. So I'm not Mez because I wouldn't.
Ryan,
have gotten
Ryan,
bigger.
Ryan can't be Mez because in the fact that Ryan is sticking up for me, you would have to assume that if Ryan was Mez, I would be the Mez turn.
I mean,
But
Dave,
Ryan
I also
lifted
have
off
information that's
Ghost.
pointing to you as evil.
I mean,
I have information pointing to other people as evil as well. So
I know.
How can you have information if you're the farmer?
I'm thinking the opposite
information
of
that I've gathered from other people.
Yeah.
If it's
I have
Little
a lot of
Monster,
information I've gathered from other people.
Little Monster, Ryan is the mess. Turn someone.
No, Ryan. No, Ryan can't be the Mez in that world. Because if Ryan is the Mez, he never turned anyone.
Because he died in the night. Yeah.
he died
in the Night Order. Night Order.
Night Order. Yeah.
Night Order.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
so they turn someone.
Oh yeah,
then
shit.
they kill them because they don't want 4 evils alive in
Okay,
a
the people I
Monster.
talked to were Dave, Kiwi, and I think Amy, right? So
You didn't claim that to me, but yeah.
no, I claimed that you
I
gave me
still
a
have
two,
a
and I
2, and you gave me the same back. Yep.
So
I have it written down.
yeah.
You
Like,
said
the
I'm the
thing-
other one, and I said, "Oh,
Here's-
interesting," and just left it at that.
I think I'm poison locked. I think I'm. Poison
I told Ryan on day one I was going to do whatever it took to protect them.
Ghost, I don't think you are. Your day 3 looks sober to me.
Yeah.
Every OPG is
Good.
spent.
I
Well,
think
if they're sober or if they're poison locked, they could easily be getting true, and that could
Yeah,
be
that's
thrown.
what I'm thinking. I think if I'm poisoned, I think it's true. But again, I feel like I need to clarify with the other
Estes or
swan,
damsel
with
Also-
the damsel. Yes.
Another thing worth clarifying is whether or not the vigor mortis that did not kill any minions will count.
Well,
Is
I'm
that-
going off the same. I'm going off the same
Oh no.
vibe
That wouldn't
as. Oh no, yeah. Here's the thing. If Philo picking something not in play doesn't count, I would think Vigor not killing minions would count. I could be wrong. I can clarify.
Yeah, because that's not a once per game. If the Vig could only do that to the first, like a Fang do, there's an argument,
No,
but
no.
it doesn't.
No, that's for the part about multiple sources of
Multiple sources of
Joyson.
Joyson.
Not talking about the OPGs now.
Oh, source of Droizing? That could work for that, yeah.
if that's the
Oh,
case,
if
then
it's-
either Ryan or Matthew is a vigor killed minion if there's multiple form.
I could
I do
believe
not
Matthew.
think Matthew's. I don't think Matthew's evil.
Don't double
don't
claim
know.
then? You think Davis?
I don't
you
know.
think
who's-
I'm evil?
I don't know.
Because I have someone who already has claimed my role since my death, who did not
Yeah,
know
for me,
I
Dave
was
is
the
either
farmer.
a minion or a pixie farmer who's scared of not claiming farmer.
No, because in
But
my
I-
head it's also easy for evil to fall into a double claim and have another evil go, oh hey, yeah, by the way, yeah, I got that ability. Like
I'm
Problem is there's a straw pass that I believe, so I think you're evil.
I mean, I don't think most people can think I'm evil.
I had-
The more you
I had
start to
total.
ask if people think you're evil, the more I think you are just evil.
That's fine. I'm just trying to. The thing is, and this is what I'm asking the people think because I do not know why the fuck I survived yesterday, or why I did not get killed after
You're
coming out of the bomb.
being built as being framed. And I think
Oh,
that's
I hate
correct.
that.
Ghost, for what it's worth, I don't think you're the demon.
What will I be then?
Honestly, you want my honest opinion?
Fuck it, why not?
I think you're the Mez turned Savant.
I could see that.
Thing is, I can't. The
It
only way
doesn't
I
work
see
with
him.
The
Team
living mez.
No.
We're just the living Mez. That's
Good
also
morning.
true, but I don't think you're the demon.
From 6 goes down to 5. Ghost died in the night.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Ghost doesn't die as evil there. I don't think so.
Ghost can only be a part of Little Monster.
Yeah.
Or good.
Right. So you want my Seamstress information. Both of my
Yes,
pings
please.
are still alive. They're Amy and
What?
Tony D.
Oh,
Ryan can confirm
I-
this. He was the first person I told.
Yeah, I got a while
What
ago.
what was your result? A yes, a no?
I have a yes on Amy and Tony D. And I don't believe that. Unless
Which
they're both
day?
evil.
On night
two.
1?
Night 2.
Oh, I wish it had been night
Okay.
1.
I
So
always
Tony D
spend
could
it
be
on night
minion.
1. And the one time that I don't do it, I regret it.
Yep.
What's up?
Hello, Boitsar. It's your info? I think it's relevant now.
I just told it. It's a yes on Amy and Tony D. I'm talking about it in
Yes,
public
on
now.
Amy and Tony D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Did Amy or Tony D? I think they bump into each other. Day 1 at least. I'm just scared that either Tony D or Amy is misturned. That's why you got a yes.
Possible. They were not
Yeah.
each other's first chat, though. But they are neighbors, so could be.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
I do think it's a little monster, personally.
Okay.
Now more so. Before I only had a metagaming element because I heard half of a sentence Atreides was saying while I was joining conversation with the storytellers. I didn't want to use that as a part of information, but based on what was happening in the town, based on talks with other people, it does look like a little monster, so I think it does work.
If it's Lil Musta, we should be killing Dave, right?
No, because then Matthew would be dead of the night because Little Monster attacked him.
Why?
As a minion. Little Monster kills minion.
No, I mean, if it's Lil Musta, we should be killing Dave because Dave is in a farmer double claim.
I don't know. I don't think. I don't.
And
I just
also,
think Dave's good.
I think the farmer double claim is evil and dead.
Okay, here's the thing.
I think if I have to pick, I'll be honest. Again, my info, my day 1 is one minion is next to an outsider. Tosho is the outsider, Matthew evil. Makes sense because I think Amy is good. I know I'm good, and I think you're good, Voidstar. That makes sense.
But I don't understand how that makes sense.
I think
he's there and evil in that world.
I think what Voidstar is trying to say is it's a 50-50, and the only way that Voidstar is going to feel comfortable is to get rid of both.
No, all right. So I'll explain. So if we are in a Lil Monster game, we are assuming that Kiwi probably got sober information, which means that the only part of the empath 1 that's not being cleared is Dave. So the only way that we guarantee that one evil player is dead is by killing Dave, who in a Lil Monster game could be the demon.
I think they're just. Here's why.
Sorry, Amy. Did you still want to private chat? Because I'm
Yes,
happy to
I
be
do.
public right now. Okay.
Like to talk. So my concern is with you saying that you don't really trust your information. I'm worried if when the plague doctor died, we got a added poisoning ability because I got a yes only on Tony D yesterday, where Tony D is a minion. I don't know how I feel about Tony D. If he's a minion, he actively was choosing to not nom because of the fact that he knew what I was, because I gave it to him in the 2.
But Tony D nommed yesterday.
I asked him to.
Yeah, but okay, that's fine. You have the information.
Right.
I think we should still be killing Dave. I don't see a reason not to.
I agree. I don't trust Dave as far as I could throw him, to be quite honest, but...
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
One of Tony and Amy, just in case there are 3 evils alive.
What's your 3 living evils world? Does it include Dave?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you, but more likely Dave. Wait, why is it more likely Dave?
I'll DM you something.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Tony D and Amy the evil team? Oh no.
I'm starting to get concerned that my yes was done. But
yeah.
also, we kind of need to kill Dave, right? Especially if it's a little monster. We're just never gonna know.
Yeah.
I think
I will fully concur. It's possible.
I think it's Little Monster. I 100% believe it's Little Monster.
Welcome back. We have 5 alive. Voidstar, you have the floor.
So, for the people who may not have been here while we were discussing this, I think the execution today should just be Dave, because Dave is in a farmer double claim with a dead player, and Dave is also in an empath 1. He is the only side of that empath 1 who is still not dead, so I think all the worlds that have all the evils alive have Dave in them. If it is a Little Monster game, Dave could be a minion as well as the demon. We're not going to be able to clear the world in Final 3, I think we should just do it now.
I don't think it's Dave. I think it's Little Monster. I think it's Little Monster. I don't think it's Dave in there. I'm not sure who. I just don't think it's Dave. Because
I have my world. My world is...
Could we let Dave go first though, because he has his hand up for
they
a while.
they can talk. I'm gonna make a nom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ryan?
I believe the world is almost very likely to be Kiwi, Matthew, and Darium. I think Voidstar just got good information. I think Tony was actually poisoned on their first, probably just poisoned continuously. My concurrent world is Darium is the person holding Little Monster and the last evil left alive.
Yeah, I can see that.
Don't see that. Also, I don't think that Tony D is poisoned. I think if there's a poisoner ability that I was poisoned yesterday.
I just want to say this. I think it's Little Monster, and the main thing that makes me think it is apparently, and I might be wrong on this, but from what I've heard through the grapevine, a snake charmer got turned into a farmer. Apparently. And if that's the case, I think it's because the snake charmer's never going to get demon, because, yeah, it's Little Monster.
Voidstar, and then I'll open noms for you, Dave.
Right, so once again, if it is Little Monster, we need to kill Dave, because in every world where we have 3 evils alive, Dave is one living evil.
Okay, noms are open.
Dave nominates Dave.
All right.
I'm not evil. My new fear, Ryan, is if you are the plague doctor, like I believe you to be, Mez turn. So I think Voidstar is Mez turn. I clear every world here. It's fine. I'm okay to die. I'm stuck in a double claim. I know that I'm good. I'm not going to change anyone's mind. So evil has no choice but to rise up on this. It's fine. I will not be dropping.
There's 5 alive, so you need 3 votes to put Dave on the block, starting with Kiwi's ghost vote.
And if it is a Little Monster game, the storytellers are not going to kill me at this point because I would be a perfect frame. So I might as well
put Dave on the block.
I just don't see a world where you can actually be what you're claiming to be.
That's fine. I have to place a Mez turn somewhere, and I have 2 candidates. The only person that I full on trust, I think that's still alive, that I think would have to be good no matter what, is Tony D.
Yeah. I think we can have just the Scarlet Woman, the Poisoner, and the Baron ability.
Ryan
Possibly.
Cassidy, who's claiming.
I'm claiming to be flaked out.
My internet restarted. I was gonna say, you have Ryan Cassidy, who's claiming Plague Doctor, that died on the second night. So you have to assume that the storytellers have another ability. The only one that wouldn't be in play at that time then would be in your world, Mislead.
Matthew?
I don't know why we have to hard believe Ryan is good. Ryan could easily be a Vigor Kill minion. Ryan could be just a spent minion of a Baron or a Mez. They did their stuff and they are no longer needed to be alive. There's no world that you have to hard believe Ryan is telling the truth. And you're making it sound like it has to be that Ryan is telling the truth. And that's what makes you
believe
incredibly
Ryan.
Suspicious. You can believe Ryan, but it's not Ryan is.
So you believe
confirmed.
you believe Tosho?
I'm inclined to believe Tosho because I've known what Tosho is since day one.
I think that Tosho's confirmed-ish.
And the fact that Ryan can be a Vigor Killed minion when Tosho can't be? is
Yes,
more.
My number is a 2, by the way, which is directly implicating Ghost as being evil.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait,
Well,
what
we
the
both
fuck?
can't be poisoned. And I think
No.
if you're good, I'm absolutely poisoned, Tony.
If it's a
Math
vigor, we
is
definitely can
still
both be poisoned.
possible.
Oh.
Final call. Dave goes in
Are
10.
are there any
Or they could have,
worlds
or
where
they could have
it's
made a new Baron and made me drunk.
into Baron Mez? There
5,
aren't, right?
4, 3, 2, 1. Dave has been executed and dies. The game is not over. Good night.
Sorry, Void Star, we're talking over each other.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. The other thing I'm thinking is I don't know if people heard me, but if Ryan really is the Plague Doctor, there's nothing stopping them from putting another Baron in and making me or somebody else the drunk.
Absolutely.
I'm so confused
I
by
just
that.
turn into the drunk. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
I'm so confused at Oracle too.
I mean,
I can't make
Ghost,
it
are you
make
evil,
sense
Ghost?
I'm not. I'm a savant. Again, look
Is
how much I've
Ghost
tried
and
to make myself
Ryan the
evil.
evil team? And Ghost was lifted by Ryan?
Look,
Because Ghost was holding
this
the
is no.
baby or
Again,
something?
I just want to say this: if I was a demon, no way. Even if I'm claimed sworn, I don't put the vote on myself. I will admit that I did keep the vote on myself.
I'm concerned that we've actually got the chef too, and we just lost. But I should have thought of that sooner.
I have chips, so I'm happy.
I thought you were going to say fisherman advice.
Yeah, I have fisherman advice. It's enjoy these fucking fish and chips.
The only worlds that currently work for me would have only either Void or Amy as the only living world there.
I mean,
My
my world,
world, I
for
know.
like days is that Tony is just poison locked in a little monster world, and that seems to be true.
I guess I just want to see who's alive tomorrow before
Yeah.
I pitch anything.
I think one of two people have to die. I think one or two people have to die tomorrow.
Yeah, there's one person I think that would help me clear worlds if they die.
I mean, I think it will be very funny if one particular person dies. But
mean,
at
if
the
it's
same
a-
time, it would clarify way too much.
Here's my. Go ahead, Kiwi.
Unless it is a living monster and the last living minion is a poisoner, or the storytellers got poisoner ability from that Plague Doctor, it would be pretty funny to see.
Good morning, everyone. It's your final day. Darium died in the night.
Oh,
That's...
my god.
Hi.
What?
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what was going to happen.
I hated this final 3. I hate everything about this final 3.
Oh.
Literally, my seamstress pings on me.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this.
No, I
think
think there's a Mez turn player, people.
My number's a 3, so take it for what you will.
Okay, Darium.
With best turns, it makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's definitely not getting the truth. So
I
Well,
don't.
no,
All I know is
because-
it's not. It's a 50-50 either way.
Okay.
My information is meaningless.
Can we go through Ghost's information? Day 1, Math 1, or a minion is next to an outsider. Do we think there was a Math 1 at all? I kinda don't think so.
No.
I think there was.
Well,
I think there was,
right.
I think there was a starting poisoner that hit a night one. I think that. Was
I honestly think it's more likely that it's minion sitting next to an outsider, because from my perspective, if it's not Vortox, then Amy and Tony D are both on the evil team, as of night 2. So if a minion is sitting next to an outsider, it could be Amy. Day 2, there was a Chef 1 as of night 1, which could also be Amy and Tony D, but roles with, and the part about the roles with that there aren't two people with a role that has the same initial next to each other. That could be false if Darium was the starting Snake Charmer.
I don't know.
And day 3 is just every OPG is spent.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna start. Let me cook it. Amy, I'm guessing you lifted your hand because you got turned to the farmer.
I did. I think Voidstar wanting
They're
to
not
discount
intransparent.
the two pieces. You can't reload, Ryan. Tell Ryan to reload because he can't see
Reload,
intense
Ryan.
All right. I mean, I think in a world where Voidstar is evil and they're directly pitting Tony D and myself against each other, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm inclined to think Voidstar pushing away from the people sitting next to each other having different starting letters is because it would point at them, because Darium was the starting snake charmer and they are claiming Seamstress. But I was the town crier. I am now the farmer. And so that would make sense for that piece of savant information.
Why do I fucking believe you, Amy? I hate that.
So hang on, the farmer chain is Matthew, Darium, and Damie, right?
Which I know is
Yes.
not true.
But I can't.
Right, but there's Dave who is Dave. Are you claiming to be the starting farmer, or are you claiming to be the something else turn farmer?
No, I was starting.
Right.
No, you were not.
Cool.
I had you down. I'm just gonna be real. I had you down as mayor.
That's fine. That's fine. The important part, I think, for me is that they cannot all be on the evil team unless there is specifically an imp and a mess, right? Or some other demon and a mess.
It doesn't coincide with the Oracle 3 either. Like, it does not make sense.
Yeah, but Sanity can just be evil. It's fine.
Darium is trying to speak, everyone.
All right. So the only player I have not told either the farmer or the snake charmer is Tony D. And if it's a math one, I, as the snake charmer, pick Tony D the first night. So I could just, since empath is on the script, they could have just poisoned the neighbor of the demon. I checked Tony D, then Amy, then Matthew, then became the farmer.
I've known you were the farmer for days, ever since Amy told me.
I did tell Tony D. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Can I jump in quick? Ghost, if you're not evil, your information implicitly can hit Voidstar in another way, other than the letter thing, is because if Tosho is exactly what Tosho claims to be, then Voidstar can be a minion in a little monster world.
Yeah.
In a world where Voidstar is a minion in a little monster game, it is quite unfortunate that they bluffed Seamstress and are in the end game with the two players they're claiming were the same team as the Seamstress.
I have told Ryan Cassidy my ping on day 2. That was immediately after I used it. And I've known that Toshu was the damsel since day 1. Literally, one of the first messages that I sent to them, after I asked them, are you something worth saving or something, when they were on the block and we still had nominations open, was you gave me damsel vibes because you didn't fight for your own execution. I think Toshu knew that I was going to guess them if I had been a minion.
Yeah,
I think. Oh, fuck.
So
Tosho minion, Baron, maybe a Baron.
Well, what if? But now,
there's a drunk. There's a fucking drunk.
Actually, can I get a rules question?
Yes.
If the minion who is holding Little Monster, they're the demon at that point, correct?
I would say that a minion holding Little Monster is both a minion and a demon.
Okay, so they can still make a damsel guess.
Correct.
Yes, true.
Okay. I just wanted to get a clarification of that.
Here's the thing. The fact that none of the evil teams jumped to go for that, because it gave off damsel vibes to me, makes me think that Oracle 1 was on Tosho. And Tosho's probably Baron in that world. And if Tosho's Baron, then we've got a drunk somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know
we
if
don't
I
have any
believe.
evils, or we don't have any outsiders at all.
It is base 0.
No, Ryan Cassidy is claiming outside.
Yeah.
Are noms open? Like, are we doing this?
Unlike it is better.
I was planning on opening it at 52.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know if we were running out of time. I was just trying to make sure.
Thank you.
I mean, it is Baron game.
I only trust one person, that's Amy. I'm gonna be real.
I think from my perspective, the most likely world is that Amy and Tony D are both evil and it's not Vortox. It's just about which of them it is. Because if it's Lil Monster, it can be Amy. If it's not Lil Monster, then Amy is probably the minion based on Ghost of Savant info.
And then how
may I
about
just-
Darium? Darium
May I butt in
Star?
and say that noms are open?
Can I ask a storyteller question that might help? In a Little Monster game, if there is a Mez turn person, can a final three be an evil Mez turn and a good player?
Can you repeat the first
The
part?
answer, hold on, Dave. The answer is yes. As a matter of fact, everybody in the final three could be good, I suppose, if they chose to give the little monster to a good player. Yes, the Mez turn player can be holding the little monster on the final day.
If that's the world, then I think that's Void Star.
So here's my problem with those words. Tony D needs to be evil in every world where we either didn't kill a minion on day one, there was no bigger kill. So basically, if Tosha and Ryan Cassidy are both good, then Tony D needs to be evil and or poisoned because his information does not make any sense. In every world where we have a fake farmer chain, then Matthew, Darium, Amy, and someone else need to all be evil and intentionally be using a farmer bluff, which...
Explain the Oracle numbers if that's the world where we are evil and Tony D is good.
No. I'm saying that Tony D's information is never correct from my perspective, unless it's specifically
You're saying a
poison or
world
drug.
where
I'm talking about a world where Tony D's information is incorrect regardless of the reason. Tony D can be evil, Tony D can be poisoned. From my perspective, the easiest explanation is that the evil team includes Amy and Tony D. I don't know about the rest.
I just want to mention that I'm pretty certain we have had a poison at least during some time period of this game. So Mafia was killed and I became the farmer. That doesn't mean I necessarily trust Amy.
Hold on.
I just want to say second call for noms, but Ghost.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Ghost's hand was
Right. Here's one thing I want to say. What if you were poisoned, Void Star? You're good. You picked a good and an evil, but because you were poisoned, you got yes.
That is possible. That is possible. Although
100% there's poison. I do not believe for a second there's not poison. Poison. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know where to place the third evil in that world because it would have to be Tony D with Amy Good and then Dave and somebody else. I don't know who the somebody else would be.
Well, if that is the world, then Tony D is evil from my information before I was turned. But I don't necessarily believe that's actually the world. I think there's a more distinct world where Void Star was Mez turned and is just holding the baby, and there's 3 evil dead based on Tony D's information. I think that the poisoning has been bouncing around. I think I was poisoned the night I got info on Tony D.
Tony D?
Matthew, did you tell anybody you were the farmer before your untimely demise?
The only person I told, and it was not until day 2. I told Tosho on day 2, and I told Amy on, I think, day 3.
You were
Oh, the app.
After I died, I told Amy I was the farmer to clear up worlds.
No, I knew it before that. Did I not?
Then it would have been day
told
2.
me.
Then I told Tosho and Amy on day 2. Those are the only 2 people I told directly that I was the farmer. And then Darium came to me and said,
"Oh wait, shit!
Was the snake charmer?"
If I was evil and I knew you were the farmer, you would have died poisoned, Matthew.
Yeah.
Final call. I'm putting a 30 seconds for the end of day.
Okay, who do people want me to nominate? I think there's also a world where Ryan Cassidy gave the storytellers the poisoner ability, and the last farmer pass just didn't happen. Who do I nominate?
I nominate. Oh well, Void Star had a hand up first.
Who do I nominate, people?
I think Amy.
I don't know. You have to make that decision.
Not me.
Amy.
Okay, I will nominate Amy.
Okay.
No. Town's request. I think in my world, Tony D and Amy are always on the same team. So if this is wrong, there's not going to be another nomination anyway. So I hope I got it correct.
You did not get it correct. I think the world is true where Void Star is Mez turned and holding the baby. I think Tony D and I are both just good here. This is wrong. I literally just caught a farmer pass, but like the fact that that happened there is meant to make me look bad, and I feel like I've been poisoned randomly. The day that I asked Tony D to nom, I think I was poisoned there specifically to make my information look fucked up. Either that or I'm the starting drunk. But I think Dave is absolutely evil because he's double claiming farmer and his hand is up. So if you think that you're voting with good by voting for me, you're wrong.
All right, you just need 2 votes to put Amy on the block.
What did you get on me? Was it a yes?
I got a yes, and I think I was poisoned. I told you that.
I have absolutely no
No, you
alternative.
didn't.
Like from my
Is it frozen?
perspective,
I didn't get.
Yeah,
Frozen.
it's frozen. It's frozen for me.
It's not running.
I'm saying you never told me that.
Dave is
Amy.
gonna
I've been-
drop.
I
Careful,
inferred
Dave
it,
is
but-
gonna drop.
I said it in town. This is wrong.
I
think
Or
it's Void
put Amy-
Star.
I'm clearing
Tony
the
D-
timer. I'm clearing the timer. How do I do this?
It's fine.
Just let it run.
Okay.
Amy nominates Void Star. Tony, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
I think that this is just very clearly the more viable world. I think Dave is a certain evil and voted on me. This is very clearly not the correct world. I think that with an Oracle 3 being in play, that the evil team's dead and they pass the baby to the Mez turn, which I believe is Void Star, who has information clearing Tony D and myself and now has to scramble and build a bunch of worlds that make it where we are both evil. I don't trust them.
Void Star?
I absolutely do not see a world where Amy and Tony D are not evil from my perspective. I do not see a world where we get any less than 5 votes on Amy if Amy is good, especially on the upper half of the grid. The fact that we didn't get as many and that only the people that I trust plus Dave voted only tells me that this is the correct nomination. There's never going to be another nomination in the words where I am good, because if Tony D and Amy are both evil and Tony D is the demon, we've already lost. I really would like the good players who are voting to not vote on this, because we will lose the game. I've been very upfront about my information. Ryan Cassidy had it since day 2. People knew the reason why I did not out it. If I was evil, I would have gotten at least one of my pings killed way sooner, or claimed a no. There is no reason for me to have played the way that I did if I'm not good.
Before we run, I would like to say that Void Star, I believe you, and I think that it is Amy, but I have to vote for you because we only got 4, which means that if we don't vote for you, no one will die.
No.
So
if one person lowers their hand, we're fine. Can
there's
one
4
person please
evil
lower their
players.
hand?
There's
I'm
4
gonna
evil
butt in
players.
and say I'm gonna run this vote. You need 4 votes to tie, 5
Ghost,
to put Void Star
Ghost,
on the
please
block.
lower your hand.
Ghost is evil.
Why is Ghost
I'm
evil?
not evil, I'm hungry.
Into it.
Ghost.
No, I think Dave was actually a Mez turn mayor who just kept claiming.
Is
farm.
double claiming farmer.
Void Star on the block, and 5 can't be beat. So Void Star has been executed and dies, and the game is over.
Dave starting. Ugh.
Oh boy.
What the
I'm
hell?
going to ask, please, if you need to, mute while Lyfey goes through the scrim. This was an incredible game.
Okay, let's go through the grim. Where do we even start? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's start
That
with
is a
Dave.
good question.
Yeah, all the nodes were so interconnected this game. Let's start with Dave. Who was your Scarlet Woman? Dave never. This was a little monster game, as you guys had deduced, and Dave never held the baby, probably for that reason. Dave was sitting next to Kiwi, your empath, who had gone to 1 on the first 2 nights. On the other side of Kiwi is your Mess Turn Savant Ghost, who was Mess Turned by Ryan, your Plague Doctor.
I was so fucking confused. I was
that means
so fucking confused.
the Mess Turn is dead, so that means that there is an actual starting evil alive, or as of today. We have Matthew, your starting farmer, who, when we killed Buffalo Monster, passed to Darium, your drunk snake charmer, who was poisoned last night by Amy, your poisoner, who is holding Lil Monster, which means that evil has won this game. Rounding out the evil team, we have Tosho, your baron, that made the drunk in play and the plague doctor, meaning that you had executed Void Star, your seamstress, yesterday, who checked a yes on Amy and Tony D, your oracle, when they were poisoned night 2.